Alright, hey guys, this is the first thing I'm gonna put up. This isn't gonna go on YouTube. This is just going to go on, Facebook as like just a testing out thing. I had recorded something before, but I have no good video editing software. So, I had one that was okay, but like, it put like a tag in the middle of the video. It was huge too, so I was like, I'm not gonna not do that. So I deleted all my first recording. I had like a good like maybe 45 minutes of recording or something like that. I just deleted it all. And what I decided to do now is for like fighting games. I don't plan to do too much fighting game stuff because I know that gets boring. But a lot of the fighting games I play have like a theater replay mode. So I figured I can just fight and record, and then you guys don't have to watch everything, and or anything like that. You guys can just watch the fight. The kid sent me a message, which is funny. It was actually the kid that you see the most here. I wasn't trying to like bully him or anything. We just ended up in the lobby after the ranked match. I played him, I played this guy. Then we ended up in a lobby. He's okay, so I recorded. This time it'll be all wins, because earlier today I was just on a streak. Like, I'm not showing you guys all these. I'm only showing you this one, and this one. But I was just on like a little okay streak. I wasn't playing anyone too serious, so I have no losses to post. I don't want you guys to think like, oh, he only posts wins. He doesn't want us to see when he gets scraped. I will show you guys me getting scraped. It's just, you're gonna have to wait for that content, because I did good today. So I'm gonna stop making you guys wait, watching nothing. I'm gonna load it now, and I'm gonna commentate the fight. So the kid picked Akihiko. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. You know, not a lot of people play him. I picked Yosuke. So I didn't know how he was gonna play, and I know Akihiko's dangerous up close, so I didn't want to stay too close to him. Also, for some reason, I don't know what it was. I'll show you the first example when I see it, but my like controls were weird. Like there, that burst. Why would I do that? I was trying to throw kunais like that. Well, not like that because I wasn't trying to enhance it, but my commands were just doing funky things for my first like few games. So it was just weird. I wasn't like trying to like do some of the stuff. So you guys are gonna see things and you're like, why is he just like acting dumb? I guess it kind of proves that the kids I was playing weren't the greatest, because obviously I was making nasty mistakes. That was a pretty nice Akihiko combo. I've never seen that before. He got the level 3 hurricane meter, so it did big boy damage. But yeah, weird things were happening that I wasn't expecting. And when he took me game 1, I thought that was it. I thought I was gonna have a bad day. So then we had game 2, and see, like, just weird stuff. And I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm like, holy cow, my controls are nasty, and this kid is, you know, good enough at the game where he's gonna beat me. So, you know, I was like, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna have like a day of losses. So I started playing a little more cautiously, because obviously I don't want to lose. That wasn't supposed to be that, but it worked out. He was just catching me. He kill rushed a lot, but I mean, I can't blame him. You have to get in with Akihiko somehow. And see, as you guys can see, like, that's it. I thought I was done. So I catch him with a special, and I was like, well, you know, I'm probably gonna lose, so let me just, you know, Suku Kaja, and hopefully this will give me what I need. And it ended up giving me what I needed. Oh, I lie. I thought at that point I had won the match. I won the match there. You can actually moonsault. Outside of Suku Kaja, you can moonsault like 3 times. In Suku Kaja, you can moonsault 4 times, I believe. So, you'll see there. That would have been the 3rd, but he bursted out of it. I don't blame him. That actually does do pretty good damage. I was just trying to mix them up there. The controls weren't as bad game 3, but like it was just weird. Like 1, 2, 3. See. Also, when you have the 50% meter, you can actually go from that moonsault into your hurricane spin, Garudine. I was trying to go for that, but I didn't get it. Do I do it in this match? I don't. You can go into it, and I was trying to go for that so I can just catch the W, but it didn't work. He caught me with a nice uppercut. I'm not sure, but I think from that uppercut, he could have gone into another uppercut. Maybe he didn't have enough meter. He admitted that he was newer to the game. So, these are your guys' loading screens. He admitted that he was newer to the game, so he didn't really, like, know probably about that. I don't blame him. This match, I saw someone play Akihiko, so I felt inspired to play Akihiko. So this is me, Akihiko versus Narukami, which is, let's see, what's his gamer tag, whatever. I was like, wow, this guy is a slider. This guy will slide for days. See? So I was like, okay, well, at least I know. And I was like, wow, he's really catching me right now. I started really bad. I was like, what am I doing? I was basically a turtle. So I was like, let me catch him with something. And then I was like, overhead. I didn't mean to one more that. See, that was another time where the controls were just like acting really iffy. I was gonna launch him and go into air combo and try to catch him with a reset, but it just didn't happen the way I had expected it to. So I was like, well, let's try it now. And then, see, another weird one more turnaround thing, and I'm like, what is going on here? So I'm like, okay, I feel safe. He's doing stuff from far away. He can't really hit me. But I start missing everything. He catches me with this nasty Iodine. So at this point, I just went for a quick boomerang. No, it's not a boomerang hook. That was a corkscrew. Went for the quick corkscrew to take the W. I think I had paused. I was like, the reason I was standing there for like those 2 seconds, I think I paused the game to see if I can check my commands, but I couldn't. So I was like, whatever, I'll check it after this match. So then he called me with a nice little one more. He could have done other stuff. There was better things he could have done. He tried to manual input that Garudine. I don't know if that connected. I can't remember what it just connected from. I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, right here I felt like I was scrubbing the kid, because I was trying to do one specific combo, but it didn't happen. And then when I finally do the move, it ended up being a whole different super. So I was like, what? But I ended up going for the grab win. And that was game 2. Those were legitimately like my first 2 games of the day. And then I'll show you guys game 3. These 3 games right here, I may or may not show. I may sprinkle them into other videos. Because like I said, if I press this, it win, 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 win. So it's like maybe, and these weren't really like great matches. They were okay, but this one was pretty good actually. So maybe I'll sprinkle these into other videos where I actually take losses. You know, maybe if I'm having a really bad day where I'm just getting scrubbed, I'll put one of those in, so that way I don't like. But for fighting games, until I get decent software, none of it's gonna be live. It's all gonna be post-game stuff. Really simple stuff. The first game I think I want to do, like legitimately, like I don't want to do fighting games. Fighting games are kind of like, what can I do really? Arcade mode and story mode. A lot of the fighting games I have long story, where for 10 minutes, you know, I don't want to do longer than like 10-15 minute videos. But for those 10 minutes, all you're gonna see is like story stuff. So it's not, I don't want to do the fighting games I have. If I do, I'm gonna do it like this, like just online matches versus people. So I'm getting really scrubbed game 1, as you can see. That has a bigger hitbox than I expected. He was playing really smart. He was jumping a lot. He threw out some unnecessary all outs, and he could have got out of that. But at this point, I can't really come back. I'm trying my hardest to come back, but there's not much I can do because my health is so low. Technically, I could do more. Elizabeth does have a move where she can heal herself. Also there when I did that fire, or it was supposed to be a fire attack. It was supposed to be a super, but what came out was a fire attack, but you wouldn't know because I got hit too fast. But besides the point. I just didn't feel like doing that heal yourself move. I didn't wanna, it leaves you really open. Sometimes you lose more health afterwards than you would have gained. So it's really risky. So I don't like doing it unless I like set it up properly. And I never really do, so I don't like doing it, period. This game I do better. He's still catching me, don't get me wrong. But he's not playing like, I don't know if I personally stepped up the aggression. That usually connects. I don't know what happened there. Just block that. Yeah, I don't know if he had pushed the aggression more or whatever, but I guess some interesting things were still happening. That was a questionable Garu. I don't know why I did that, but some ankle biting, lightning didn't work. Throw my card. Elizabeth is fun to play as. She has the lowest health in the game. Shadow Labrys. She's a powerful character. She has some good stuff. The biggest thing is her shadow. Her persona is huge, and sorry if you guys heard that door. I had to walk away real quick. Shadow Labrys, pretty powerful. Her persona's always out. It's a positive and a negative. You can hit it more often because it's always out, but it has a lot of like invincibility sections where nothing happens. Also, I think I did something nasty here, actually. I think I hit him with like lightning. Yeah, see, nothing. I was really trying to go for that ghastly well, and it just wasn't coming out. So I was like, lightning, game. We'll just go game 3. It was getting close. This, you can tell this was the lobby matches because the lobby matches were all 3 games. I don't know why he set it up for so many rounds, but so yeah, her shadow's huge. It has a lot of benefits. It has, like I said, it has a lot of invincibility, and you can put in commands for it to do while you're still doing things. So it leads to pretty good mix-up. But the bad thing about it is it's huge. It really is huge, and it's out there all the time. Technically, I should have hit it more, I think, than I did. Like there should have been times. Like, see, I was just trying to throw that in everything, and I was like, Jesus, I can't hit this. So I was like, well, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna win game 3? The healths were both really low, and I was like, well, that's game. Well, no, he didn't kill me. I actually managed to pull off his persona's fire attack and his hit, her instant kill move, which is amazingly crazy that I did. Hold on. Which is amazingly crazy because her instant kill move, you need to be hit 3 times for it to activate. So usually you want to do it at a time where you're being hit continuously, where the person does a move that hits you more than once, all at once. I'll show you a quick example, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'll force my way through.
As well as your alter ego, your persona.
Where's my... I love this map because there's a cat in it. It's my favorite map. So I usually go default pick that awesome P3 music, you know, in respect to the P3 characters. Let's see if I can. Okay, so. Oh crap. So usually what you want to do is you want to time it to something like that. Usually if you do it like this, they won't attack you because they'll see it. It's obvious. So what you want to do is you want to... Oh, okay, well it didn't happen that time. You want to... Even that was still a little slow. Hold on, let me re-record this.
Bring it on.
Alright, so what you want to do is like that. Where they're already stuck having to do the animation for whatever they did. That's kind of what I did to him. But it's really hard to actually do to someone who's trying to like mix you up and play differently. Like, you know, when they're doing stuff like this. Because it's just, you know, they're doing a lot. So, since they're doing so much, it's harder to time the, it's harder to time the stuff. But, yeah, that's enough of, like, extra content, I guess you can say, or whatever. I didn't mean to, like, bore you guys with this, but I just wanted to explain, like, how hard that is. It lasts a while. Also, if I'm not mistaken, right, so this is another I'm sorry moment, but see how it activated after 2 hits the second time? It's because he hit it once the first time. So if you were to somehow pull this off 3 times and confirm 1 hit every time, you would still get your special. But like I said, it's just so hard to do. I mean, yeah, technically she has, you're not going to be able to see it because of the way I have my practice mode set up. She technically gains heat consistently, or meter, whatever you want to call it. But it's still just something that's a pain to do. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Look at that, staying in P3 fashion. Ending it off with Akihiko, Mitsuru, Aigis. You guys can't really see them because the camera's not the greatest, but P3 music, you know, just gotta end it off in that awesome P3 fashion. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. Tell me whether or not you think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a good first game to do. Cause I have to go grab the Xbox back if that's what I'm gonna do. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's pretty much it. I'm out.